Hey guys, welcome back to the Midnight Sessions. Today, we're back in Hearthstone because it is expansion day. The Rise of Shadows is out, and we can open our packs. We've got 51 to open. Now, I'm not too familiar with the set. I know some cards, but most of them I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see what we get. I am a little bit annoyed at myself though, because I had a couple of packs, just like classic packs and Rustican's Rumble packs that I had from arena runs. And I opened them up, and in the very last pack I opened, I got a legendary. And legendaries are great, but the way that Hearthstone works is if you get really unlucky and you don't open a legendary on your 40th pack, you'll definitely be given one. And because the last pack I opened was a legendary, I've reset that counter. So there is a possibility that we don't open a pack until we've opened open a legendary until we've opened 40 packs. But hey, we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and open this first one. Okay, rare, an epic. Okay, let's open some of the comments. Evil cable rat. Lackeys are interesting. I don't know specifically what they do, but I think they're like cheap and powerful, which is why this is like too expensive for its stats. It'll be interesting to see if they get played. More lackeys. 2-mana 2/2's alright. I guess getting it on a battle cry means it gets 2 less stats. I could be tempted to play this card. Certainly not this one, but this one maybe. Maybe in like a wild Death Rattle Priest. Vicious Scraphound. Whenever this minion deals damage, gain that much armor. That could be interesting. I'm trying to think about how I could use these in Constructed, but I don't play any Constructed. Maybe I'll just think about Arena. In Arena, this is bad. That's my takeaway. Life Weaver. Whenever you restore health and add a random druid spell to your hand. This could be very interesting, because I think there's a lot of like heal druid things going on this expansion. So maybe we'll try that deck. If it's good, this is a great card. And the epic Mana Cyclone. For each spell you've cast this turn, add a random mage spell to your hand. Okay, so you have to cast the spells and then play this, and then it fills your hand up. So you don't want to play this on 2, unless you coin it. You can coin it out on 1 and get a random mage spell. That's just about the only time you're playing that early on. Maybe the deck for this is like one of those ones that has like Arcane Missiles and Cinder Storm and a lot of really cheap damage spells, and you like empty your hand with those spells. You throw this out and you refill them. That could be interesting. Okay, really quickly. Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure the recording works, because if I don't get like if this doesn't record properly, then I've just opened all these packs for nothing. Okay, what have we got? Common, rare, common. Okay. Toxfin, give a friend poisonous. That could be interesting. I don't know if you'd bother playing it though. Like the only reason, like I know there's a big Murloc package in this expansion, and that's great because I love Murlocs. But like, what are you trying to get through that you can't already get through with a board full of Murlocs? I don't know, maybe I'd put like one of those in. Acorn Bearer, this is a card I'm excited for. I really like Token Druid. discover a spell. That's very interesting. Like if you think Shadow Bolt is 3 mana, deal 4 damage to a minion. So you're essentially paying 1 mana to discover a spell. And I think that's worth it. I think this card might get played. If Control Hunt is still a thing, and it very well could be with Zul'jin. Deathstalker Rexar's gone, but Zul'jin's still really good. So maybe this will get played. Safe. This guy looks so silly. I love it. So this is like bigger, worse Sludge Belcher. Maybe. I don't think this is good in Arena. Maybe like in Taunt Warrior or something. Maybe. I don't know. Like a 0-5 is bad, but it's like such a great stall card. Maybe. I'll have a think. Tunnel Blaster. Deal 3 damage to all minions. This is good. I like this. Silence works, but if there's no silence, then this is great against aggro. Really, really, really good. High health, low attack, but then it deals damage to everything. So this is great. I love this card. Okay, at the rate we're getting through these packs, this could be a very long video. Okay. Mutate. Transform minion into one that costs 1 more. This is obviously not good. Like it doesn't do enough. The thing about Hearthstone is that you only get 30 cards in your deck. And yeah, a 0 mana makes something 1 better, like, is objectively very efficient. But you have to take up, like, a slot in your deck that could be used for a different card, and then you've got to think about it that way. So I don't think this card will get played, except for in Meme Evolve Shaman, which I'm planning to play in Wild, with just every evolve effect and, like, doppelgangsters, Saranites, like everything I can get my hands on. It'll be fun. Eccentric Scribe. So this is essentially a 10-8 for 6 if it doesn't get silenced. But like it's weak to board clear. Like this isn't gonna be good in Constructed. I think this could be good in Arena. The only problem with like low health minions in Arena is like say like on 5 they play something with 4 attack. If you drop this on 6 they just trade into it. Like, you know, I'd much rather this be a 6 mana 4/6. But hey, it is the way it is. Combo, add 2 random lackeys to your hand. This could be good. A 3 mana 1/5 isn't bad. And it's essentially 2 card draw. Maybe. I'd be tempted to play this one over the other ones. Destroy a friendly minion to add 2 random lackeys to your hand. In Warlock, is there anything that you could play in 1 that like wants to die? Maybe there could be like an Egg Warlock. That could be interesting. Again, I'll have to think about that. Clockwork Goblin. Now this archetype's going to be huge because, you know, the new Doctor Boom is one of the cards I've seen, and that card is like, you remember old Doctor Boom where it was just straight up 7 mana, 7/7, summon 2 Boombots. If you have 1 bomb in your opponent's deck, which you probably will if you build a deck around this, you're getting exactly the same overpowered Doctor Boom. If you have 2 bombs in there, it's even more overpowered. So I think this card is going to be really, really good. Because that deck is going to be really, really good. Because Doctor Boom is going to be really, really good. Okay, who's next? Oh, okay. Well, never mind about my worries about the legendary. Oh, this is a good pack. Okay. Monk Shot. already talked about that one. Sunreaver Spy. This is one of the cards that makes me think Control Paladin or Secret Paladin is going to come back. On turn 1, you play a secret that can't be procced just by your opponent playing something. You play something like Auto Defense Matrix. 2, you drop this, it's a 3/4. They try to attack into it, it gets Divine Shield. That could be a really, really powerful combo. Okay. Sludge Slapper. 1 mana 2/1. Very aggressively statted. It's Overload. But I think you'll be able to play the Lackey next turn. I think all the Lackeys are 1 mana. So this card actually could be really good. Yeah, 1 cost minions with Battle Cry. So turn 1, you drop this. Turn 2, you drop the Lackey, and the Lackey's gonna be really powerful. So I think this card could get played a lot. Okay. Tunnel Blaster. Again, love this card. It's gonna punish the Murlocs. Okay, and the legendary, what is it? Scargill, yes. Oh man, I'm so happy I got this card. I'm gonna play Murloc Shaman. Oh yes. I might even play Wild Murloc Shaman so I can put in like Old Murkai and the Gentle Megasaur, I think it is. Oh man, this card's gonna be great. I'm so happy I got this. Okay, next pack. Okay, what have we got? Safeguard. Again, I'll have to have a think. Evil Genius. See, we're gonna speed up a little bit now because we've seen a lot of these cards. A new secret. Never surrender. When your opponent casts a spell, give your minions +2 health. That could be interesting. Like, it's not particularly strong, but Paladin secrets can't be really. I don't know. The thing about Paladin secrets is, like, I don't think any of them individually are good enough to put in a deck because they have to take up a card slot. But a Hydrologist, which has just rotated out, made a lot of these cards good because they were situational and you could pick whichever one you needed for whatever situation. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in like a really wide one. This could punish board clears or something. Who knows? Spellbook Minder. If you have spell damage, draw a card. I'm not sure about the spell damage archetype. But this is aggressively statted, which is maybe. And that Clockwork Goblin again. Okay, what's next? I've got an epic. Okay. Unsleeping Soul. Silence a friendly minion and summon a copy of it. There is a lot of Silence Priest stuff coming, I think, which is good because Angora just rotated out, and with that was I can't remember what it was called. It was that plant that couldn't attack, but it was massive. And I think if this card had been in there when that card was in there, it would be broken. Right now, there's probably some good targets for it. We'll have to wait and see. We'll wait until the meta settles down and we'll see how good this card is. Again, Eccentric Scribe may be good in Arena. Eccentric Scribe is what I meant. Sunreaver Spy, very good card. Lightforge Blessing. So this is the new twin spell one. Give a friendly minion lifesteal. Targeted lifesteal is really good, I think. I think this card's going to be decent in Arena. Maybe not like good, but decent. And the epic. Crystal Song Portal. Discover a druid minion if you had. This could be good for a very aggressive druid. The Like, this is a great top deck, but if you're top decking in an aggressive deck, you're probably going to lose. Because you can't really afford to only be playing one minion at a time. I think what you want for this card is to have a lot of cheap minions that you can just dump and already have this in your hand to play. Interesting. We'll have a think. The other thing that's interesting is we're going to be playing a bit of Arena today, and the way Arena used to work was you would get choices of cards based on rarity, but I think they changed it to be like you get given cards matched on like how good they were. And I don't know who decides that, probably the like quality assurance team. So we'll have to see what they thought these cards were worth. Traveling Healer, Divine Shield. Divine Shield's good. Like, at worst, this is a 4 mana 3/3, restore 3. And I think that's good enough for Arena. I think this is a good card. Spellbook Binder, again, spell damage, not sure. Evil Miscreant, might play this. I like his little mask though. The rare is Hunting Party, copy all beasts in your hand. This card's interesting. Like, the more beasts you hit, the more it's worth. It's essentially like card draw based on what's in your hand already. Again, how good this card is will depend on how good Control Hunter is. And the epic Shadowy Figure, transform into a 2/2 copy of a friendly Death Rattle minion. I guess if you're going for like a really aggro priest, you play like a 1 mana Death Rattle. I'm not sure what you would play, and then copy this. I think that would be bad. I think the optimal way to do this is to get like a Death Rattle minion that costs a lot, but not more than 8. And then you Shadowy Figure it. I'm trying to think of what it could be. Like, in Wild, Sneed's Old Shredder comes to mind. And it's important to note that this is only a Death Rattle minion. You can't just copy any minion. I'm not really familiar with this expansion's Death Rattle cards, but if I see a good one, I'll keep this in mind. Could make a combo deck or something. Maybe, I'm not sure if Silver Vanguard's still in this expansion, but that could be good. Daring Escape, return all friendly minions to your hand. This could be really cool for a combo deck. I can't think of one at the moment, but I'm sure there's a combo deck that could use this. Marked Shot, good card I think. Burly Shuffle Fist, 9 mana 9/9 rush. Good in Arena, I think. Big minions are always good in Arena. This is essentially removal. I think this is going to get a lot of play in Arena, and it's going to clear just about everything without dying. So another eccentric scribe. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying that. It's over in the back. Witch's Brew. Restore 4 health, repeatable this turn. You know what? I don't understand why this isn't Echo, or why this isn't Twin Spell. Is there something about the Echo keyword that they thought was too broken? I'm trying to think if there's like a really, really powerful combo. I'm not sure. That's a bit confusing. This card could be good though. If you remember, there was that Paladin card that was like, it was one of those forbidden cards where like it cost 0, but it used up all your remaining mana, and I think it healed you for double that. So it was like 10 mana, healed 20, and this is also 10 mana, healed 20, but you can spread it out. So I think this card could be good, as long as it is actually Echo. and not just like one extra use, in which case I think it's garbage. We're doing well with epics. Unsleeping Soul. I might actually try a Silence Priest. Henge Clan Hogsteed. 2 mana, 2/1 rush. Maybe an arena. Removal's always good in arena, and it leaves a minion on the board. Crystal Power. Deal 2 damage to a minion or restore 5 health. This will get played in Heal Druid. Definitely. Otherwise, don't think it's good. Vendetta. Deal 4 damage to a minion. Cost 0 if you're holding a card from another class. That is insane value, and it's not difficult to pull off at all. Like Blink Fox on 3. I think Blink Fox is still in. I think that was Witchwood. Yep, I love Thief Rogue, and this is 2 copies of this in every deck. It's super easy to get off. No problem whatsoever. Big Bad Archmage. At the end of your turn, summon a random 6-cost minion. Awfully constructed. Probably. Great in arena. At worst, I can't think of what the worst 6-cost is. It's probably a 1/1. At worst, it's a 10 mana 7/7 with upside, like you can do it again. At best, like, what's the best thing you can get? Like a Sunkeeper Tarim or something, which protects this. This could get insane value in arena. I reckon it's worth more than 10 mana on average. Yep, I'm going to be picking it in arena if I ever get offered it. We're getting through these cards really slowly. We might have to split it up into a couple of videos. Okay. Edge Clan Sneak. So, again, not constructed viable. Arena, maybe. You know. Maybe, I don't know. It can't be traded up because it's got stealth. You can trade up with it. It could be good. Who knows? Henge Clan Hogsteed. Again, it could be good in arena. Good. Good in arena. Potentially good in constructed, I think. Yeah. Mass Resurrection. Summon 3 friendly minions that died this game. This is 2 mana more than Spellstone. Oh, the Diamond Spellstone. But you don't have to play the spells for it. Also, I don't know if Spellstone's still in. Probably not. I reckon that's why this card came out now. Would I play this? Potentially. This card's really good with Archmage Vargoth, I think it is. You play this, you resurrect Vargoth. He plays it again. It'll be interesting to see if this is like if only 1 minion's died, does it summon 3 copies of it, or does it only summon 1? Because you could get like insane combos. Like if only a Prophet Valen dies, you use this, you get 3 Prophet Valens, you coin Mind Blast, and that's lethal. Yeah, okay, I doubt that's how it works then, now that I'm thinking about it, because that's a super easy to pull off combo. But wouldn't it be nice if that was how it worked? Eager Underling. At best, this is the 4 mana 6/6. Requires you to have 2 minions on board though. At worst, it's a 4 mana 2/2, so we'll go with on average a 4 mana 4/4. Yeah, like part of it has rush, I suppose, maybe, if it was already on the board. Oh no, it's Death Rattle though, I've just realised. This is a bad card. If it was a Battle Cry, I'd be tempted to pick it in arena, but it's a Death Rattle, which means your opponent is more often than not going to decide when this goes off, which means you will probably not get good value off it. So I'm going to go with a no on that. Okay. What next? Next, improve morale. Deal 1 damage to a minion. If it survives, add a lackey to your hand. This is sort of like Blood to Ichor, if you remember this, which summoned a 2/2 slime. Instead, it essentially draws a card. Yeah. Yeah, I can see this being good. Again, like, cards like this, you've got to wonder, like, this is just a good card, but is the power level of it strong enough to warrant putting it in over, like, any other card? Well, you're not going to build a deck around this, I don't think. Who knows? It's very cheap for what it does, so maybe. Dalaran Crusader, 5 mana, 5/4 Divine Shield. At worst, it's 5 mana, 5/5. Yeah, that's good enough for Arena. I'd pick that. Esatron, Death Rattle, draw a mech from your deck. This card could be good. Card draw's always good. It's a 3 mana, 3/3, which is nothing to sniff at. And, you know, you could use it to draw a combo piece if there's a combo that requires a mech in Hunter. Who knows? Maybe. Again, this is a card where I need to know the rest of the set to know if it's good. Aegon Bearer, great card. Exotic Mount Settler. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random 3-cost beast. Okay, if we're assuming that, like, I know when they say 3-cost beast, you assume it is worth 3 mana. But if you think you don't know exactly what you're getting, it could be like better or worse. Like, Silverback Patriarch is 3 mana, and that's not worth 3 mana. That's like 2 mana. So we'll say like a 2 mana card. Is this card worth 5 mana? And I think it is. I think this card's good. I think this card's really good in Arena, and I think it's good maybe in Constructed in like a token deck. Like maybe Token Druid plays this as like their like one of their big cards. Because you don't want to run too many big cards in Token Druid. I think you might just run 1 or 2 of these and that's it. Yep, I'm sold on this. I like it. Okay, what have we got? Okay, Evil Genius. Still not sure. Arena. Marked Shot. Okay. Soldier of Fortune. Whenever this minion attacks, give your opponent a coin. The problem is this gets better for your opponent the longer it stays alive. This is one of the cards I saw before opening the packs, and I think it was Grapparian who was saying, like, Hoarding Dragon, this is the same stats and mana as Hoarding Dragon, and that gave your opponent 2 coins. So if this gets 2 attacks in, it's the same. I suppose you could silence it. I don't know. I think based on Hoarding Dragon not working, I don't think this will work. Giving your opponent coin is just bad because it allows them to get ahead on in terms of playing a big minion. If you only give them 1 coin, this card is fine. Like, it's fine stat. It's essentially a 5 mana 5/6. Maybe in Silence Priest. Spellward Jeweler. Your hero can't be targeted by spells or hero powers until your next turn. Great card. I think this is going to be a deck card if we ever run into like combo mage or yeah, it's only going to be mage because priest doesn't target with like mind blast or anything. Yep, I like this card. It's not going to be in every deck, and I doubt it'll be in any decks unless we run into a certain card. but it's like certain decks, but it's nice to just have like a tech card that you can chuck in to like to counter certain decks that you're running into a lot. Let me just check how long we've been recording for half an hour already, and we're like 12 packs in. Okay, we'll do a few more, and then we'll have to end the video and start a new one. Potion Vendor, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. I think this card could be good. In like certain decks. I don't know, like maybe even in Arena. Like a 1 mana 1/1's not good in Arena. But I think this effect could be really powerful. I don't know, a lot of these cards I'd have to see them played to know. Hey, Golden Ursatron, nice. I think that's our first golden. Violet Warden, 6 mana 4/6, Taunt spell damage +1. So this is just Archmage or Archmage, but with Taunt. Whatever, Archmage doesn't get played. This could be a good Taunt minion, I guess. Whatever, it's sort of a nothing card. It'll be good in Arena, I think. Hench Clan Burglar, discover a spell from another class. Now this is cool, because it's not your opponent's class, which means if you run into another rogue, you can still get stuff from another class. Because that was always annoying when you were playing Thief Rogue, is you'd just get more rogue cards, and it wasn't fun. This card, great. Stats not very good, but great effect. I love it. Underbelly Ooze. After this minion's of ice damage, summon a copy of it. This could be really good in Warrior. If you remember Grim Patron. Grim Patron was really good because of the combo. The only problem with it was that once it took damage it was very low health. I think if you get one, like if you play this on 8 and that spell that does 1 damage and gives you a lackey, that's 8 mana, draw a card, 6/7 or 6/9 of stats. I don't think that's good. I think this card has the potential to like run away with the game too. It becomes very hard to clear. I like this card. I think in Arena it's going to be insane if you can get it onto an empty board, or if you can get 1 proc of it on, like yourself. If you're playing Mage, you ping this. Already it's much harder to get rid of. If your opponent has a 5 attack minion, no, this card is worthless. It's a waste of a turn. Okay, we'll do 1 more pack and then we'll end this episode there. Okay, Traveling Healer. Again, good in Arena, I think. Bronze Herald, new card. Death Rattle, add 2 4/4 dragons to your hand. I assume they're 4 mana. Yeah, I guess. Like, it's not a particularly strong effect, but it's technically card draw. You know exactly what you're getting. You can probably play them the next turn. Maybe. Hench Clan Sneak, again, maybe in Arena. Ray of Frost, okay. Twin Spell, freeze a minion. If it's already frozen, deal 2 damage to it. So you can play both of these to deal 2 damage to a minion and freeze it. Maybe, yeah. 2 mana, deal 2 damage, freeze. Sure, it's like only 1 mana less, 1 damage less than a Frostbolt. It's only to a minion, which is a bit, like, it sucks a bit. But you know, if you've got cards that get buffed based on how many spells you're playing, this is better. If you've got a Mana Addict on board, this is better. That could be an interesting combination. And our last card for the pack. Another Mass Resurrection. Okay, so I am going to end it there because this is getting a bit long. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.